As someone with a family member who died in the Holocaust, I was surprised the Houston Arab community would go along with the protest in front of Houston's Holocaust Museum. I'm Jim Becca, trying to draw comparisons between the current conflict in Israel and what happened in Nazi Germany are cruel.
What is genocide? I ask you, what is genocide? What is happening in Gaza today is genocide. What is genocide? I ask you, what is genocide? What is genocide? Genocide. Genocide.
Genocide, as practiced by Hitler and Nazi Germany, was to try and eliminate a race of people, the Jews. Terrorism in the world is a terrible thing, but to compare the Holocaust to the current conflict in the Middle East goes beyond understanding to many.
Utterly tasteless, utterly inappropriate, ghastly protest across the street from the Holocaust Museum. For these people to equate what is going on now, Israel defending herself, with the genocide conducted by the Nazis is intolerable.
I just think it's really kind of sick. They're here in front of the Holocaust Museum, a place that is really a sacred place to not just Jews, but Christians, Muslims, all religions, to really talk about and really demonstrate in a museum and memorialize a true genocide. The argument that they have is that a democracy, Israel, who uses leaflets to warn civilians about pending attacks, who uses smart bombs and guided weapons to limit civilian casualties, is equivalent to a Nazi genocide that used ovens and gas chambers. It's just to make the comparison, you either have to be totally ignorant of history or you have to be anti-Semitic.
What does mainstream America say about the genocide practiced by the Germans?
Now, what is your perception of the Holocaust?
Mass murder. One man, demonically possessed, tried to take out a whole nation and almost succeeded.
It created the incredible human suffering, but it was also the mental aspect of it, the thing that tells a people, just because you are who you are, we're going to murder you wholesale and try to expunge you from human existence as a people, not just as individuals, but as a whole people.
And I think it is a shame that in modern times these took place.
I think it was a horrible, horrible thing for the Jews. I don't understand why people are so unknowledgeable about the Holocaust.
They humiliated people. They didn't just kill them, they humiliated them. They degraded them in every way they could. They treated them worse than you treat a farm animal before you butcher it, which I couldn't do anyway. But they stole from them. My daughter was watching something with me recently, and she said, "Why are the people in that pit naked?" Well, because they took everything they had as well.
As an American of German heritage, too, I have a very difficult time even conceiving what it could have been like to have somebody knock down your door and drag you out of your house and separate you from your children, throw you on a boxcar and send you to a camp, and you live in a little space, not bigger, and you don't have, I mean, if you want to go to the bathroom, all the human things that we think about are gone.
Had I been born in Europe at the same time, I wouldn't be here talking to you. My father's entire family were murdered by the Nazis in Hungary.
Now, why are you here?
I'm here to support Israel. It's my belief, and I'm not Jewish, that Israel simply wants security. And their neighbors are constantly attacking them, both verbally and physically, and that they have a right to defend themselves. You have a protest like this that appears to to state it in an entirely different way as if Israel's the aggressor, which I believe is quite incorrect. I'm here to support them.
What would you tell the average apathetic American who's really watching?
Watch, look, and read history, and look at the rhetoric that's coming out of Gaza or any of the people that are their neighbors who want to see Israel gone. Look at what they say. They want them dead. They want them to die. And if your neighbor spoke to you in that way, would you not fear your neighbor? And if they started shooting rockets at you, would you not retaliate? So open your eyes and read the paper, but look behind and find out just exactly what is going on over there.